It's more than likely that COVID-19 will still be around at Christmas time. How are we going to explain to kids that Santa is still allowed to go into millions of houses? He invented contactless delivery.
The dude has flying reindeer and can bend time and space to ensure he visits everyone over the course of a single night. COVID-19 ain't got shit on Santa. Hazmat Santa.
We will see ads with Santa wearing a face mask. Santibodies. Clearly Santa Claus is immune to all disease and does not spread or carry disease from house to house. I think it would be a great excuse to get them to go to bed. Tell them he won't come unless he knows everyone is shut away in their rooms so he won't accidentally come within 2 meters of someone.
Santa is magic. That being said, the poor elves took a huge hit from the pandemic, so there are less toys to go around this year. Strictly 1 per child or 2 between 3. I'm sorry, but Santa didn't survive the pandemic, little one. Santa knows how to use a mask. And Lysol's everything, so it will be ready to open in the morning. Now, go to bed so he can properly social distance from you little shish degree TS. He'll send the elves as they are expendable.
Stares in Jewish. He's magic. That shit don't duck with magic. Leave a bottle of hand gel alongside the mince pie. Carrot and sherry. Because Santa listened to the ducking scientists and wore a mask. I'm waiting for Jacinda Ardern's stance. She was pretty spot on with the Easter Bunny and Tooth Fairy. Santa contracted the virus and is self-isolating in the North Pole. Most likely he's simply using his orbital present launcher to shoot everyone's gifts across the gulf of space into the appropriate spots in their homes. Santa took 3 levels in Paladin. Santa's considered an essential worker. Parents. This is the moment you've been waiting for. You can remove Santa from the picture guilt-free. Santa unfortunately died of COVID along his route and fell into his watery grave in the Atlantic Ocean. He's magic. He has flying reindeer and fly through the night, and do they believe in Santa, they'll believe anything you say about him.
He's not real. We're the ones buying the presents. Now please ask for cheaper stuff, no need to thank me.
Doesn't he touch his nose a lot too? Don't touch your face. The elf on the shelf can finally die. He's been in the North Pole, so he hasn't seen anyone with it.
With no thought of the pandemic. I was talking to my family yesterday about their plans for Thanksgiving and Christmas. It wasn't until they said, well, let's see how the cases look by then, that I got pulled back into reality that the holidays, the best time of the year for most people, is going to be very lonely and possibly depressing. This is as good a time as any to tell you we've been lying to you about this whole Santa thing. The world is a dumpster fire, and there's no way in hell any respectable adult would let a strange man into their house to shower their children with presents. Tell them he doesn't exist. Pull the band-aid. I'm honestly tempted to just say we use this to end his reign. Then lead into the decommercialization of the holiday and turn it back into a time of true merriment, and go back to celebrating it in a way more similar to the olden days, with merry parties for young and old alike. Feasting around the table. And just a time to put your work down. Gather with the people you love. And simply enjoy yourself in whatever way you please. But since we can't have nice things, he has a magic mask that completely protects his entire body from every last particle of the virus that the elves made him. If wears a mask. Other than that, I expect that the same magic that allows him to visit everyone in such a short time also protects him and prevents him from spreading diseases. If kids ask, he has experience with regular flu and past disease outbreaks. He is quite good at it now. All kidding aside, I hope this year's Xmas decorations show Santa wearing a mask.
Is the truth an option here? If I have kids, I'm not gonna tell them the lie of Santa. Edit. Why would I do such a horrendous thing? Right. Well, I'm a fairly religious guy. So if I lie to my kids about Santa, what's to say I'm not lying about Jesus? I am prepared for downvotes now. The best solution is to stop lying to your kids. Santa's beard is antimicrobial. Vaccine is being developed from his beard extract.
If the kid believes in Santa, then they're already gullible enough to believe any excuse you throw at them. He drops the presents into the fireplace or by windows, so if no fireplace, open window after putting presents next to tree, so he won't come in contact with everyone, and he's sorry for that, but he insists on the fact that it's important everyone does like him if they don't want virus. Also, he's wearing a mask this year and has special snow gloves. And his elves are giving him that very rare medicine chloroquine if you wanna tell them, so it's less probable that he brings the virus with the presents.
Sounds like a good time to tell your kids the truth about Santa. Magic. I mean, if he can visit billions of houses a night, surely he can avoid COVID. Well, he will still be able to social distance, right? His elves make the best PPE. It's Rona-proof. But it only works with that special Christmas magic. The same way you explain away all the other reasons not to go into other people's houses. He's the most powerful mutant in the universe. Got my story ready. Santa maintains at least 6 feet away from people. And what looks like a beard this year is actually a mask. In accordance with worldwide pandemic guidelines, Santa is now using Amazon to deliver presents.
A masked man coming into your house in the middle of the night to leave you a present from the end of your bed is something I feel like I've seen a video of online somewhere. If COVID is still running wild in December, I think it is time for you to have some more serious discussions with your kids. Santa is the least of your worries.
I mean, if you've already committed to this lie, he's magic. Duh, will suffice.